Howdy, everybody. It is the 4th of July, Independence Day. 247 years ago today, the Second Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence to announce the colony's separation from the Kingdom of Great Britain, founding a country and declaring the ideas that man is given the rights, inalienable rights by our Creator of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and that basis formed the greatest country in the history of the world. America, fuck yeah! However, America has not always been perfect. We've often been hypocrites in the application of these inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Prime example, United States slavery, all right? However, we still recognized the validity of the inalienable rights granted to us by our Creator. And around 620,000 Americans sacrificed their lives for these ideals, which, according to nationalparkservice.gov, is approximately equal to the total of American fatalities in the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Mexican War, Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, and the Korean War combined. However, that website has .gov at the end of it, so it shouldn't be trusted. It's a psyop, alright? The amount of Americans who bravely sacrificed their lives to free the slaves in the Civil War is more than the entire population of the planet combined throughout all of history. That's how great America is. That's how great our ideas are, so that the great people of America can be moved to protect the rights of people, even if it costs them their lives. The brave abolitionists, the brave soldiers, even the civil rights people and the suffragettes, they all acknowledged that we do not need to be tied to tradition. We do not need to be tied to the way that it's been done before. And we need to respect the rights of beings. And in that same way, for the 4th of July, we need to respect and protect the rights of poor, innocent, sentient animals who are currently being holocausted in animal agriculture, aka concentration camps. We need to protect their rights, or at the very least, not contribute to their rights violation for this Independence Day in the great spirit of granting them the right of life, liberty, and even the pursuit of happiness. However, that last one is kind of rough to figure out. But at the very least, we could not enslave them, exploit them, and murder them for no reason other than the great American tradition of having a hot dog or a burger. What's more important, all right? We didn't celebrate the great American tradition of slavery or segregation. Why should we celebrate this tradition? We need to build off of our ideas and create a better world for the sentient beings living in it, especially living in the greatest country, the freest country in the entire history of the planet. Not to mention, we are also fighting our own battle of emancipation, of liberation from Bill Gates. We need to be strong, both mentally and physically, to resist Bill Gates and the microchips he's implanting into our cocks. And the way that we do that is by eating high quality plant protein, alright? You need to eat whole foods coming directly from the earth, alright? You need to eat your fruits and vegetables, grow big and strong, just like your mother wanted you to. And these benefits of fruits and vegetables are absolutely real. Lower inflammation, greater gains, better blood flow, harder cock, which we can use to fuck Bill Gates and Bill Clinton. A lot of bills. Lower risk of heart attack and stroke and cardiovascular disease in general, all right? Bill Gates wants us to be sick and dying in hospitals, as does Hillary Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein. So, we need to resist them. They are terrified of us eating real fruits and vegetables. So, in order to resist them, repeal the 19th, we need to eat clean vegan all day on today, July 4th, and hopefully other days too. But especially for today, we don't need to be abusing animals. We don't need to be violating rights. We need to be eating healthy and keeping ourselves fit and keeping ourselves free from eating corpses. Imagine the things we could accomplish with a bunch of strong, hard-working, rights-based Americans who come directly from the earth rather than a factory farm. Imagine what we could do. It would make January 6th look like I don't know, like New Year's Eve celebrations. We would have January 7th, in which we could peacefully demonstrate and leave congressmen flowers. And long term, if we're lucky, we could even repeal the 19th. So, at this point, you might be thinking, so what the hell do I eat on 4th of July? I certainly can't eat beans, because even though they are a good protein source, they come directly from Mexico, and we need to build a border wall and keep the Mexican food out and the people out so they don't corrupt the great American culture and cuisine of eating hot dogs or hamburgers. Can't do it. Of eating hot dogs and hamburgers, and I sure as hell don't want to eat no soy tofu, because that's gay. Well, you know what? There's tens of thousands of species of edible plants. So, I don't know, maybe vary up your diet a little bit, dude. You don't have to eat hot dogs and hamburgers. If you do want to, you can have your buns made out of wheat, which are vegan, and then just put some vegetables in between there. You can do... Oh shit, you don't like beans, do you? You know what? Have a broccoli hot dog. That's a great idea. Broccoli hot dog. And you know what? A lot of great traditional American food actually is vegan. Coca-Cola, sugar, gunpowder, sodium. Stick to your roots. Stick to the roots.